What's going on, everybody? This is GWReborn here today for a really random video to just identify the difference in graphics. I'll look into a couple of key areas of Guild Wars for some memories, as well as, hey, some commentary along the way on this. So don't judge me if this isn't any entertaining video or not. It's all for just entertainment purposes, and some people enjoy it, some don't. So beforehand, just want to say thanks for always watching. Hit the like button if you haven't. I have a lot of different variety of Guild Wars content to plan to come, as I mentioned in previous videos, but this one today is a little bit unique and different. So let's go ahead and get started. So first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I have one of my alt accounts on the right and my main account on the left. So the one with the blue cape on the left is my main. This is the one I'm going to be focusing on high graphics. So let me go ahead and turn on this. I normally always run between 2 and 3 accounts depending on what I'm doing with trading, recruiting, farming, or forming runs. I really don't farm much though, but let's go ahead and get started. Just some background for me. Let's go ahead and just do small text for this. Keep it at small. So this will be the lowest graphics. So turn everything to low. And then this is going to be the highest graphics. So we'll make sure everything's on high. And then we'll compare different areas of Guild Wars, different criteria groups. And we'll see how it goes. So I'll keep all of those the same. And those will be all low or none. Alright. So immediately we'll find out what the difference looks like here. So on the right versus the left. So definitely you can see a lot more clarity on the right. Let's see if I can zoom out. It's a little hard to tell. I don't know if a video camera recording, screen recording is going to make a difference, but you see the texture difference in the pumpkins. You can see a lot more clarity there. Same with the capes. Look at how blurry the capes are on low quality, and then high quality. You can actually see all the clarity. Same goes with the tone. You can see a slightly different tone on the left for the one with high graphics. We're going to go ahead and go into a couple of areas here, and let's go over to Lion's Arch first, get some sea view, see how the sea looks, and of course distance as well is another one that you'll notice is you can physically see farther away on the one that I have triggered. So let me make sure I have that setting on actually. So let me go ahead and turn that on real quick. So if anybody didn't know, they actually added that to your field of view. So that's something that was added as an update a long time ago. And then your camera rotation speed, etc. Let's see, enhanced draw distance. There we go. That's what I wanted to have. So my draw distance, I'm going to show you an example of that, a really good spot to show you the difference. For draw distance, I always like to go to Drox for this one. I've done a couple of pictures and videos in the background using this so I can show you. You can physically see the difference with the draw distance in this area. But you can physically see as I'm going through the area, even the map travel. When I was going between zones, you can tell a difference in the graphics. So real quick, just at the moon, let's look at the moon. Enhanced draw distance. Let me make sure this is at the lowest. Hide it in the way. Draw distance. See, if you look back here, the draw distance enhances your background. So it just gives you a more higher resolution at a longer distance longevity. I don't know if anybody could explain that in the comment section, but you can definitely tell that you can see farther away and it's a little more clear and not as blurry. So now let's go ahead and head over to the area where I like to see a view, and we'll kind of compare different graphics there. So look, as I'm running, you can see it's blurry. The grass isn't showing as much high definition. It's definitely a little bit darker too on the higher graphics, depending on the area you're at too, of course, but you can physically see more high definition in all of the footprint space as well. And you can even identify a little bit with how you walk. It doesn't show you as much of a feedback there. Alright, here's a really good view I like to go with for enhanced draw distance. So look here. On the right you can hardly see the mountains, and on the left you can see the mountains with clear view. So last year, 2019, I'm pretty sure they did the graphics update where they added this, which is a really nice perk or feature. So there's some areas of Guild Wars where you're actually able to see a benefit or like something additional that you normally wouldn't see before in certain areas of Guild Wars, that maybe you guys could comment and say, hey, y'all should check out this area. It really gives you a good scenery, especially some of the pictures. Some people, all the invested time they have in people that take pictures and screenshots everywhere. So there's another area of Drox, so you can see the difference in cape, you can see the difference in armor. Nobody wants to see my armor though. Monk armor looks ugly, especially with that hideous pumpkin head, which of course is just my style. Alright, let's go to another area. I'm going to go to Camadon. I'll take you to a area in Iston and the Noob Island. We'll find that area too for Sunspear. Kind of compare. You can compare graphics everywhere, but it's just entertainment. So, all right. So I'm going to go to Sunspear Great Hall. Everybody knows that area. Then we'll go see some enemies to kind of compare the NPC graphics look. You definitely can tell a difference with the definition defined area of the pixels on low graphics is way different. Alright, so here, zoom out, turn this off, that off. Alright, we'll look at the water. Honestly, can't tell a big difference from the field of view. When you have your field view out, it's really hard to tell. You can tell a little bit more definition in some of the areas, but overall, actually doesn't look too bad. But when you zoom in, that's when you start seeing the blurriness in the defined area. See, look at the defined, the statue, the water, the waterfall, fountain, storage, grass, footprint, every little footstep, all of that shows. Like even I have shadows while this one doesn't have shadows, see? So it just depends on if you have it on or off in the graphic settings. So now let's go outside and see how the NPCs look. Of course I could do this anywhere, but it's just an entertainment video. That's all. Once again, thanks for always watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Like my videos. I'm not the best at Guild Wars, but I enjoy to do content of all varieties. And give us some feedback on where you think would be some good areas to identify graphics. And all you can do is toggle your graphics on and off. And that's all you need to do. So as I'm fighting, you'll be able to see a difference too. Let me put on a staff. There we go. So you can actually see how it's not as blurry. Like see on the left with the graphics up, you can tell a higher resolution focus than on the right. It's pretty interesting. At least interesting to me. So, yep. Nice. Even the gold. You can see a difference there. It's a little more blurry. Higher level of color too. Alright, I got one more and then I'll end this video. So I'll resign, take y'all to the last spot. It's going to be all the way at the end of Nightfall. And this is going to be a cool one. And then I'll leave it at that. So if you guys have any suggestions or questions or anything in general you want to see about Guild Wars, just feel free to comment and say, hey, make a video on this or that. There's some things I don't do, some things I don't have knowledge on, and some things I don't have knowledge but I'll still pursue just to try to do my best on because, hey, I'm learning too. Everybody's learning at different paces. So we'll go to Abaddon's Gate. I don't have on this account. Oh, man. Well, I can't show you that one. So I'll just go to the Vortex. See, it shows I don't play all my alt accounts always. So, didn't finish Nightfall on that account. Alright. So, quick fact for everybody that watches my videos every day. I have 20 accounts, leads 20 legit guilds. So that's why I have so many accounts. Lead the largest alliance in Guild Wars. If you're interested in joining, just comment, say, hey, Reborn, give me in-game name and invite you. And that's it. Alright, my favorite area in Nightfall for pictures. Endless Galaxy. So you can immediately see a difference there when you zoom in, especially. It's a lot darker on the higher graphic. You can see all of the little extra stars. But one thing I'd definitely say also, a draw distance affects this too. But of course, every computer is different. Some of them don't pick up as much as others. I'm sure even people watching this at different resolutions is going to have different results. But that's the end of this video. Definitely a random video, but I hope you guys enjoy this. Try it out. Just go into your settings and then turn them up and down, and then compare how they look and how they result differently. Your computer runs at a faster speed with it turned down depending on the computer. Some computers can run full resolution with no issues. Some of them have to turn it down. I highly recommend if you run multiple accounts, and even if you have a good computer, turn it down. You'll be surprised you might get a little better performance, a little less lag. Just depends on what you like to play around. I personally play more with low graphics because I like my fans don't have to run as hard, my laptop doesn't run as hard, and my graphics card isn't the best anyway, so and it works best for that. But that's that. I'll see you on the next video. This is GWReborn out. Hope y'all enjoyed the content. Later.